So next, blessing the altar in preparation for your ritual. And here I'm going to demonstrate my, it does need a bit of a sweep carpet or rug, my discs. So you have your representations of earth, air, fire and water, then all the right way up, but never mind. No, I'm going to have to turn them around because that is just going to annoy me if I don't. And I wish I'd done this before I'd started the video, but there you go. So whether it be your little discs that you've made like mine, and of course more than welcome to buy them or make them, or whether they are representations, you know, you've got your feather, your crystal, perhaps for earth, etc, etc. We need to bless these things to bring them in. Now, if they're naturally produced, as in they are natural representations, you only need to bless them because nature itself consecrates, okay? But if they are not, then bless and consecrate. So you can get your wand, it can be any old little bit of stick, or you could get your athame, or just your finger, you know. And what we would do is then go, I bless and consecrate the creature of earth to be fitting for this ritual, and just touch it there, you know. Or with your wand, you're drawing a pentagram over it. And actually I started in the wrong place, because again, you usually start in the east. So drawing a pentagram, I bless the creature of air to be fitting for this ritual. And finish with, blessed be. You see how I didn't consecrate it? Because it's natural. It is a little feather that I found. And here we go with fire. So I bless and consecrate the creature of fire to be fitting for this ritual. Blessed be. And so on with the west, etc. I don't want to go through it all, because then I would be opening for a ritual. And we don't really want to do that. Like I say, no matter where you are, whether you're using discs or you're doing it at home or you have your set altar, always a good idea to just give those things a little bit of a cleanse. And that's a very simple way of cleansing. Another way of cleansing, people ask me all the time, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? I always say, if you feel you should, then do it. But your energy itself will cleanse it. So it is not entirely necessary. So anything tool that you use, or anything you pick up and use, excuse me, other simple ways of cleansing is by using incense. That's the word I'm looking for. I personally use British herbs, so I like rue, lavender, rosemary, that are all cleansing and purifying. A lot of people like to use white sage, but of course that is North American, it's not British. But if you feel right using the old sage, then go for it. They cleanse and purify. Once you've cleansed and purified something, it stays that way until it is perhaps darkened. You don't have to cleanse and purify every bloody week or every time you use said thing. People over sage, I cannot withhold that. Don't overdo it, because then it's too pure and it doesn't do anything because it's got no energy. Any tool that you use, again, you can do the same thing, just pass it through incense, or, and of course this wouldn't be so good with a pack of tarot, using spring water or river water. So just a bottle of Buxton spring water over your new crystal ball is a great way of cleansing it. I'm not a crystally person, but I know a little bit, and quartz is a crystal that you could put next to something to cleanse it. And also putting it out in the moonlight through a full moon, excuse me. A full moon cleanses and purifies, because that is to bring things to you, not to banish them. If you need to cleanse something because you feel it's got bad energy, put it out over a dark moon. So that's when the moon is at its smallest. Leave it out there for a few days until the moon starts. And I can't remember if it's waxing or waning, but one of the two, till it's growing again, shall we say. So that's good for lunar energy. Or even putting it out at noon in the highest peak of the sun, because sun also has cleansing energy. Okay, so 2 little bits there about how to bless your altar and how to cleanse things. And as I say, you don't need to do it all the time. I cleanse my home once a year at spring. And that is that. Okay, again, questions, comments, go ahead, and I'll speak to you soon, my loves.